So I'm starting up a topical sermon series. I normally preach from a lectionary, which is just a list of readings because, well, it gives me some external structure and forces me into different places that I might not ordinarily go. But this summer, I'm on a break from that. Last summer, I was on a break too. I did that Songs We Sing Summer Sermon series, and that was a lot of fun. But this summer, it's a little bit different. We're talking about the 167 hours in a week that we don't spend in church. I actually did a preview of this idea last summer through one of these videos. I'll put a link in the description from that video from last July of all times. But I'm really intrigued by this whole idea of how we spend our time. I mean, the truth is, we just don't ever feel like we really have enough time for everything, do we? I mean, I don't anyway. And so we really should have some additional intentionality when it comes to time and how we spend our time. We do a lot of mindless things, or at least I do anyway. And we started last Sunday. Last Sunday we were talking mostly about the concept of worship, and we've kind of mushed it into one singular hour each week. But our concept of worship really does need to be expanded quite a bit. Oh, and by the way, this Sunday we're going to be introducing a new visual aid. More on that in the future. And there's this sentence, this quote actually, that I read it on Sunday, and I've been mulling it over for the past year. Actually, it was back in the back of my head last July when I first spoke to y'all about all of these hours and stuff. It had already been mulling in there for a long time. It goes this way: how we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Annie Dillard wrote that in her book, The Writing Life, which she published back in the 80s. And I think on that phrase, in that line, and I wonder so much about my time, my priorities, my everything, really. And I mean, of course, the things that I spend my time on matter to me, you know? I mean, yeah, I probably waste some time too. But of course, I want to spend my time in ways that are meaningful, and meaningful for more than just myself. I want what I do to have some sort of ultimate meaning. And I tell you, in God's economy, by God's loving grace, I truly believe that much of what we do, all of what we do, is covered in ultimate meaning. Sometimes it's just hard to see. So yeah, I'm actually kind of nervous about this sermon series. I don't do this all this often. And I don't know exactly where it's all going to go. We're going to be finding that out together, I think. I mean, I've blocked it out already where we're going, but these things have a way of growing into new things. So I hope you'll come and join in all the fun. But until next time, peace be with you.